You type a simple prompt into an AI image generator. In seconds, it hands you a stunning photograph. But look closer at the bottom right corner. There is a twisted, ghostly smudge that looks exactly like a Getty Images watermark. This is not learning. This is a computer holding a stolen camera. For years, AI companies claimed their models only learned abstract concepts. They were wrong. Under the hood, these networks are capable of memorizing their training data and outputting near-perfect copies of copyrighted works. In the industry, this is known as regurgitation. It is the smoking gun of the AI era, proving that these models do not just paint in the style of an artist. Sometimes, they act like a highly advanced photocopier. This single technical reality has pushed the generative AI industry into a high-stakes, multi-billion-dollar legal corner. To understand how platforms are fighting back, we first have to look at why our old tools are completely useless. For over a decade, the internet relied on systems like YouTube Content ID to police copyright. These systems are built on cryptographic hashing. They take an audio or video file, run it through an algorithm, and generate a unique digital fingerprint. If someone uploads a video containing even a few seconds of a protected song, the hashes match, and the system flags it. But generative AI breaks this entire framework. An AI does not copy and paste files. It generates completely new pixels and audio frequencies from scratch. Even if an AI song sounds exactly like a famous pop star, or an AI image looks identical to a protected painting, the digital fingerprint is completely unique. The pixels are in different places, and the audio wave has different properties. To a traditional scanner, it looks completely original, even though to a human, it is a clear duplicate. Because traditional fingerprints fail, developers had to build a system that scans for meaning rather than file structures. This requires entering what computer scientists call the latent space. Think of the latent space as an infinite, multidimensional warehouse where every concept, style, and object in human history has a precise mathematical address. Apples are placed near oranges, and steel beams are placed near iron blocks. When a generative AI model creates something, modern security systems convert that output into a mathematical string called a vector. The security scanner then plots this vector in the warehouse. By using a mathematical formula called cosine similarity, the scanner calculates the angle between the newly generated work and protected works in its database. If the angle is too narrow, the scanner knows that even though the pixels are brand new, the core creative structure is identical to a copyrighted work. This math is no longer confined to academic papers. It is actively being deployed at the API layer, the invisible gatekeeper between the user and the AI model. It is called Inference-Layer filtering, and it works in real time. When you use an advanced AI music generator and ask it to write a track, the model generates the audio. But before those sound waves ever reach your speakers, an automated scanner checks the vector embedding of the song. If the melody line or vocal quality drifts too close to a protected artist in the database, the generation is terminated in milliseconds. The user simply sees an error message saying the system could not complete the request. Behind the scenes, a silent, automated boundary patrol has just prevented a massive corporate platform from generating a copyright violation. Beyond real-time scanning, the technology industry is pushing for a digital passport system known as the C2PA standard. Backed by major camera manufacturers and software giants, this system embeds secure, cryptographic metadata directly into a file at the moment it is created. It records who took the picture, when it was taken, and whether any AI tools were used to modify it. If an AI scanner encounters an image, it can quickly read this passport to verify its origin. But this system has a significant flaw. It is incredibly fragile. If you take a screenshot of a protected image, or simply run it through an older editing program that does not support the standard, that cryptographic passport is stripped away instantly. The digital paper trail vanishes, leaving the scanning networks to rely on complex visual math once again. While corporate giants build their automated firewalls, independent creators are launching a guerrilla war on the ground. Instead of waiting for slow-moving courtrooms to protect their work, artists are using proactive defense networks like Spawning and Project Kuduru. These systems actively monitor the web for scraping bots that harvest data to train future models. When a scraping IP address is identified, these defensive tools block the connection or feed the crawler corrupted data. It is a digital poison pill designed to make the scrapers digest broken images and scrambled words. But this is an endless cat-and-mouse game. Scraping networks constantly rotate their IP addresses through proxy pools, turning the defense of online art into a continuous, automated war of attrition. The most significant concern with this new infrastructure is not that it will fail, but that it will work too well. Automated filters do not understand context. They do not understand parody, commentary, or fair use. If a digital creator attempts to use an AI-assisted tool to paint a satirical collage that critiques a major brand, the Inference-Layer scanner will only see the high mathematical similarity to the protected brand assets. It will block the brushstrokes in real time. This threatens to create a system of pre-censorship, where human-led creative projects are choked out by algorithms designed to minimize corporate legal liability. Just as YouTube Content ID created an environment where creators are penalized for tiny fragments of background audio, these new semantic filters could quietly suppress transformative art before it ever reaches the public eye. The battle over copyright in the machine learning age is no longer a theoretical debate for the courts. It has been integrated directly into the infrastructure of our digital world. Every prompt you write, every image you render, and every melody you generate is now routed through an automated network of mathematical border checkpoints. This is the new architecture of online expression. It is silent, it is run by algorithms, and it is reshaping the limits of human creativity one coordinate at a time. The rules of art are no longer written in law books. They are programmed into the math of the latent space.